I'll tell you, it's always something with the left, right? They're trying to see if they can boycott Nikolas and boycott real artists. We're talking about real artists who have been following Nikolas. The guys got desperate when they found out that the singer who's a hit all over Brazil, they say she's the biggest singer in sertanejo music today, right? It's Castela. Man, oh man. They found out that the girl follows Nikolas and the guys got desperate. My God, Nikolas and the other artists too. And Nikolas posted it on his social media. I believe many of you must have seen it, right? Comparing, we're showing houses that are delivered later, they're all modified. The little princess of the slug jump, right folks? How can there be so much hypocrisy in politics? That Tabata Amaral? She tried to challenge it because obviously they try in every way to see if they can get Nikolas's engagement, to bring Nikolas down, but it doesn't work at all. Some talk here, others there. Nikolas, I don't know what. He's a great congressman and was the top vote getter in Brazil's last election. I'm going to show this whole story here. Come follow me in the video. He's unmissable. I'll show it to you. Hit the like button and come be part of our family. Look, Nikolas caused quite a stir by posting this picture. And he wrote, Brazil isn't poor, it's disorganized. You hand them a finished, painted house, but within years it becomes bare brick, patched up and chaotic. It's not about the economy, it's about character, culture, spirit. Until we understand that decay starts within a person, a sickened spirit that rejects order and beauty. In other words, the house was delivered by the government, just like that. People can have all kinds of opinions, but the thing is, houses need to have sidewalks, right, my friends? Consider someone who uses a wheelchair or has mobility challenges. How are they expected to get around? On the street like that? We know that nowadays, on the street, you're at risk from a careless driver or someone who's distracted by their cell phone. You're done for. If it's already complicated for us to move around, imagine how much harder it is for someone in a wheelchair. The person gets the house and then leaves it like this. Nikolas posted this to show how nice the houses look, all painted and everything. Then it turned into this. He took and showed this point of view. But then the whole leftist horde came, right? First, there was that Intercept thing, where the owner of Intercept is that journalist over there, Leandro de Mori, who's taking a fortune from our, not from Lula, but from our taxes. More than $500,000 He started that Intercept thing. So the residents' houses. So the residents would speak badly about Nikolas, right? Now, look here, the woman is upset with Nikolas.
She's standing up to a politician who was the most voted federal deputy in the country. Here the federal deputy received more than 1 million votes.
People still vote. Why is he there? He doesn't know our reality. Is his house like this? His house is well guarded and his sidewalk looks great, paid for with our stolen taxes.
But hold on, my dear. Look at what they're accusing. The news report goes there precisely to get these reactions, right? The taxes they steal from us, that they steal from us. Come on, dear. Nikolas isn't even going to take what you're saying seriously, obviously. But although he accused Nikolas of stealing your taxes, Nikolas, you have Lula in jail. He stole our taxes, like you said. He stole. You have Dilma. You have all those politicians who were arrested, but Mommy's Supreme Federal Court released them all. Mommy's Supreme Federal Court, all those politicians. My daughter, that's just a perspective. It's obvious. The house is perfect and remains so. It's a risk for everyone. Look here, this is a risk for everyone. But it's okay, everyone has their own point of view. So Tabata Amaral, it was obvious she was going to try to take advantage of the situation. Imagine if Tabata wouldn't. The time the poor little girl from my childhood, my dear. Many Brazilians face tough times. I did, many of you did, and so did my friends. Now, isn't overcoming it the best part? You improving, working and improving. Music was made for everyone. I always say that here. There's an opportunity for everyone. My father, for example, moved to San José do Rio Preto, a small city, from an even smaller town. Paulo de Faria, much smaller than here in San José do Rio Preto, coming from Bahia in total poverty and misery. My father at 16 years old in Paulo de Faria, I'll tell you all about it here. He saved up the money from some piglets he had there, he raised them, he worked in the fields and all, raised some pigs and so on. He sold them and came to the bigger city here in San José do Rio Preto. Then he always worked with jewelry, right? As a goldsmith, he started as a goldsmith and all in the big stores here. Little by little, he set up his own factory and started growing. He kept growing, but he had nothing. He came to the city with only the clothes on his back. Not completely broke because he had the money from the pigs he raised back on the farm. Everyone went through hardships during my childhood. She'll talk about it here and all, but my father, when he started building our house, we had to live in a makeshift place and all, while he finished it little by little. They think that only they went through tough situations.
Nikolas Ferreira made this post here. Nikolas Ferreira compares a photo from 2019 to 2025 showing that new rooms were built over 6 years. From a room in Vila Missionário, the belly there.
She says that my mother built a room in Vila Missionário.
It kept growing, so my father decided.
They love to play the victim, they love it, man. Look, Tabata Amaral. You only live in wealth and luxury, man. What you spent on your campaign for mayor last year for the São Paulo City Hall could have improved the lives of a lot of people, since you're so moralistic. Nikolas didn't use party funds to become a congressman. He didn't use it. You did. You used it in 2018. You used it in 2022 and you used it in 2000 and 2024. Wait, wouldn't it reduce people's poverty if you didn't use all that big fun there? You say you're unbeatable. Now here's a detail I find really funny. She talks about Nikolas, right? Okay, anyone can talk, right? People are still mocking her, right? She's just living her life in the favela. It's not cool. Hey, are you guys seeing this here? Look at this. The lady is arriving in the car, right? There must have been a relative there waiting. She arrived, got in the car. Look at the pickpockets, the criminals here. They went over there, held up the driver. The lady already escaped, thank God. Then they went and took Tabata's car. This place here is where the crime happened, where the person lost what they worked so hard to buy, Tabata. In Recife, the land of your boyfriend, but when it's your boyfriend's blue eyes, right, then you don't say anything. You're going to enjoy the very important person box at Carnival again, right? Just like this year, you said, of course. She says she likes poor people so much, but at the Recife Carnival, she was totally separated from the poor. Only in the very important person box. No, wait a minute. The poor people have to be behind the barriers, inside the barriers. Of course, it's me and my boyfriend. My boyfriend is a very busy guy, right, Tabata? Recife. Her boyfriend's from there. It's chaos. Recife, chaos. Terrible management, because of course the kid is just a kid. He doesn't even know what it's like to go through hard times in life. Your boyfriend doesn't know. Nikolas has lived through it too. In tough situations like ours, Tabata, your boyfriend hasn't. He comes from a family, look, from the aristocracy of Pernambuco for years. Look, it went from great-grandfather to grandfather to father to grandson. And he'll be the great-grandson. Because until things change here, right, the Brazilian people's mindset, she stays silent, not mentioning her own mess or anything else, but that's what really upsets the guys. This guy here, Vinicius Bestio from the left, he had started a campaign against Nikolas. Look, Nikolas wants to go after left-wing people and make them lose their jobs. In that campaign, Nikolas did because they wanted him dead. Here's a list of celebrities who follow Nikolas, so you can unfollow them and boycott all their products. Those guys went crazy because Ana Castela is following Nikolas. Ana Castela follows Nikolas. Let's boycott the cowgirl. Boycotting Virginia is easier since everyone supports Ana Castela. Gustavo Lima to boycott. He's totally boycotted. Jojo Tottenho has over 30 million social media followers. Latino Karina Bach. Neymar follows Nikolas, that's all. He has the most social media followers. Everything's being boycotted, even Juliana Paez from Globo follows Nikolas. Juliana Paez spoke, made a video saying she's not one thing or another, but she follows Nicolas Ferreira's fan club. That girl there, yeah, she really has the respect of many people, you know? Of course, she's an artist, she's an actress, right? From Globo, but without generalizing, she's the good part of Globo. She's not like those other people from that network. Alexandra Pires also follows Nikolas. Even Luisa Posse follows Nikolas. She changed a lot. She used to love making a scene, but is completely different now and found Jesus. You see how people's lives change. The guys got upset here. How funny, what do you think? Oh, it's because all these celebrities follow Nikolas. The guys are upset. He follows Nikolas, not Tabata. The biggest singer in Brazil is Ana Castela today. The biggest singer in Brazil. The biggest, and the kids love her, the children. It's good she's a positive role model. You don't see any scandals about this girl at all. And she's an amazing singer. She's an amazing singer. She also came from humble beginnings, earned her fame, earned her success. But she follows Nikolas since she's not into the whole right or left thing. We know that, right? She's a cowgirl. She doesn't need to say anything. We know, right? And the guys think that now no one will care about Nikolas anymore, right? Look, thank God, the artists with character are on our side. And for those who think that the right is finished just because these polls are showing what Inácio wants, guys, trust us here, okay? Lula is dumping money in those places. Calm down. He who laughs last laughs best. I always say that. I even teach that to my boy. Hit the like button. Things went bad for them. Everything's cancelled. Join our family on the Paise Filos channel. I'll return soon with more updates on our favorite news show.